Snuck up on myself that time. Whoops. Well, we're started anyway. Hello, hello. I think everything should be just about ready. I've even got ghost chat up. So, not sure how long I'm gonna stream today, because I do have some fun plans later on with my partner. Didn't drink last night, but we do have some plans for mischief tonight. Just gonna wait on my bitrate. I'm always worried that the one time I don't check my bitrate is gonna be when it's going absolutely crazy. Alright, I don't remember if my friend made a character to join my druid, but we have characters who have joined each other on many characters who have joined each other, so there has to be at least one character I can play on my own, you know? Oh, actually, I have 33k. I probably could get the druid mount.
Over here.
Why is everything so dark? Do I need to change my settings? Sometimes HDR yes, sometimes HDR no. Whenever I take Stardew off of full screen, it messes with my HDR.
Make it quick. What is
But I have to in order to get ghost chat, that's what it's called, on my screen. Speaking of which, could stand to be a little bit bigger. There we go.
Make it quick.
Kind of minified it. Because it fits into an awkward place on screen in this game. Man, I really should have picked a different starting area. Like, just because I have quests here, it doesn't mean I need to finish everything on every character. I don't even know what they want me to do here. I remember having to destroy some harpoons. No, I don't need to do that yet. I think she just wants me over there. I'll go up the hill. Oh, I am in Boomkin form. I keep forgetting that the appearance has completely changed. It's my first coffee of the day. Nothing hits like the first coffee of the day. Yeah, see, the thing about this character, it's a remake of an old character. I spent a lot more time in cat form, though. My mom's the one that saw the potential in Boomkin. She won me over eventually, though. As you can see, I have the Scythe of Elu. She sounds so different, though. Fauna used to be a night elf because she was actually made before the Worgen were out.
I don't have a target.
Yeah, the rotation is really interesting so far.
Champion over here.
And I'm like right at the beginning. I'm not even level 30 yet. Yeah. That'll go fast, though, with all of the stuff that we've found to boost XP gain. Okay, now does she want me to... No. Okay. We're just going thieving. That's fine, I'm used to that. Oh, those are dragons in the cages. I don't think the druid does so far. By the way, I think I did get all of the weapons on this character. So this character will be able to heal. Yeah, I have the mother tree. So this druid does have the capacity to help as well as hurt. I would just have to change my specs, which is a little bit of a pain, but... I know, yeah, the scythe. The scythe. Like, I'd have to sacrifice the scythe if I wanted to be a Healy druid. Fauna never really was a Healy druid. My mom played her as like a bear tank and as a boomkin, and I played her as just completely feral cat. I was staying in cat form. Yeah, like the heal over time is actually kind of crazy on Druid. I remember taking advantage of that in Battlegrounds and stuff. Oh, they're going the wrong way because they can't reach me. That's kind of fun that they have pathing for that, though. I wasn't expecting them to. I was half expecting them to just look up at me like in Skyrim, like, what are you doing up there? I don't know if I do. It feels like it wasn't even that long since we played Ascension either. I've forgotten so much of it already. I remember that eventually I kind of just became paralyzed by choice almost. Like, not really paralyzed, just like I didn't want to do anything because there were so many options that I didn't know what to do.
I don't have a target.
I think what I actually wanted out of Ascension was WoW. You know, like, actually, I was kind of ready to go back to WoW, probably, given this experience. Druid 1 million plus heals, win or lose in Battlegrounds. Oh, shit, yeah, we did play Battlegrounds. That was good. That's where we played Battlegrounds. Because this is our first time actually playing WoW together. I forget sometimes.
I need a target.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Like, they give you the campaign quest markers so that you can actually tell what you have to do, as opposed to, you know, is this just extra XP? Is it a fun quest? You know, are you actually looking to just see all the story? Or what's going on down there? No, I do think that that was a vast improvement. I can only use regrowth when I'm in Boomgun form. It does have a heal over time. It's just not as quick of a cast as I'd like. know why it stops looting for a second there. It does feel much easier than it was. Make your characters, select your timeline at Chromie, get to your timeline's starting zone, level through the campaign, gear out on world quests, then start mythics and raids, whichever your preference is. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, it is a pretty smooth transition, but it also leaves room for you to wander around along the way. Like, it doesn't let you get lost, but it lets you wander, and that's a good combination. They believe I'm ready for a new kind of experiment. Let's just organize my inventory real quick. What do I even have? I've got drums in there. It says you have unspent talent points. You know what? I really want to go back to the Infinite Bazaar. Anyway, it was in the toy box, the Dalaran hearth, I think. See, where the chat is now, it kind of blocks this, but I can work around it, I can work around it. Give me my inventory. Yes, I am actually remembering the hotkeys a little better. Yes, I am feeling that. The biggest thing after a break from WoW, as long as we took, is definitely just, what button was that? I know there was a button for that. I know this could be easier than clicking through all these menus, you know? Do they want me to go into the sewers? Looks like they do. But first, I would really like to see the mount. I don't want to wait on that. I'm pretty sure I have the coin for it. Where is that place? What is this? Huh. Oh no, it's actually trying to guide me there. Okay. I just haven't explored all of the little islands. The little floating islands. Hello.
What do you want? The world.
Yes! Eris will scrap.
Trust only your eye.
Yes, it is another timeline tune, yeah. I mean, I figured while it's around... Interesting. Just gonna do it. I like the scythe. Because we are the same in many ways.
Very wise to shop here.
I knew exactly which one it was too. Yeah.
Slow down.
I'm learning.
Life is to be savored.
Life is to be savored. Now, who are you? You seem chill.
Wonders of Pandaria.
Okay, he's a panda people. Okay. Keep chill. Now, I need to equip that. Oh wait, or do I? Because that just changes this, doesn't it? Ah. It's a flying form now. Unlocks the Scornwing flight form in the barber shop. Okay. So that's why the barber's over here. Will he talk to me while I'm a bird? Yeah! Oh, I like that. I like that. I just got the achievement for going to the barber. Shave and a haircut. I'm loving the remakes. Feels so weird pretending you don't know what's about to happen so that I get all the fun and heartache out of it that you did. Oh, yes. Like, I don't remember, even if I did see some of this stuff before, you know? Some of it I definitely didn't see because the timing just doesn't line up. So yeah, the last thing I remember was the panda people. I really liked the farming. Varied was like 3 or 4 expansion packs ago and you're still destroyed. Something I'm noticing is that I'm seeing echoes of so many different other media forms that I've watched. It's really interesting to me because I don't know what came first, you know? Like, did WoW do it first and somebody was just absolutely inspired by that particular note of the story? Or, you know, did some of the WoW like, who inspired who? Because there was definitely inspiration going on. Some of it, you know, WoW definitely came second. Some of it's like, I don't know. They're also leaning on some strong archetypes, too. GW? Guild Wars. Okay. WoW did everything first until Guild Wars came out, and then WoW was like, watch them closely. Okay. Guild Wars was doing the skywriting first. That, honestly, there's so many games that are doing some version of skywriting at this point in time that it's kind of necessary. It feels like the movement in almost every game has gotten so much better in recent years, to the point where playing a game where you move super slow just feels like it's out of date. It's like how, like the combat in a lot of different games has gotten really good over time. So a game that has super basic combat feels weird at this point. Like, it's the reason Lewis and I couldn't get really into Sons of the Forest, because the environment was absolutely gorgeous. Like, most of it was so well thought out, but the combat was eh. Like, it doesn't hold up to even Valheim. There's no way to make a new game anymore. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. I think that's part of why the whole, like, the Pokemon copyright situation that was going on was such a big thing, because it plays on notes of that. How do you do something that's never been done at this point in time within the current technology? The top 3 games that we've gotten in the last 10 years, you say? Phasmophobia, Visage, and Senua's Sacrifice. Fair. I do feel like the sort of psychological thriller elements really add to things. That is a way to mix things up. But, I mean, again, we have several examples of that. The sanity meter, as far as I'm aware, the sanity bar became a thing in games after Don't Starve introduced it. Then there was another, like, roguelike. I'm trying to remember the name. It was Darkest Dungeon or something like that. It was one of those where there was a sanity bar introduced as a resource as well. And the game was heavily based around that. It was dungeon crawling roguelike kind of thing. I didn't play it, but one of my siblings did. And I remember hearing about how much the sanity meter mattered in that game. Okay, I've been sat here trying to decide. I can really do any of these. I'm just gonna go with campaign.
There is more than one way to solve any problem.
There is more than one way to solve any problem. I do like that.
Stone.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, I love it. That's awesome. What does it want me to do? It still wants me to say goodbye. I'm not going to do that. Okay, this is all progression stuff that I don't necessarily want to do right now. Kind of curious about that, because it has to do with the hall. I think I selected Stormheim in the Druid Hall. Plus, there's definitely stuff I need from there still. But I am curious. I mean, it's almost on the way if you think about it. Okay. I love the owl. I love the owl. I like that Fauna has lots of different options for forms too. Can't really write new books, can't script new movies with new plots, can't make new games. So you stopped worrying about it. You know that you love to game and you still worked hard. You know that, yeah, you know that they love to game and they still worked hard on a new story at least. Yeah, exactly. Even if it reminds me of something else, usually that's kind of a good thing, you know? Wow, this is a gorgeous area. The thing is, there are so many archetypes that when I start watching a show or a movie or something like that, often I can predict what's going to happen. Like, usually it's fairly easy to tell where they're going with it. Especially if you get into action movies or anything like that, it's pretty clear what's going to happen. But the execution is often worth it. So I usually end up watching anyway. Did that Tauren just try to attack?
Find your strength.
Ooh, yes. Yes, I love watching you play Senua's Sacrifice. Even if I'm quiet, I'll have it open. As long as I'm awake during the stream. If it's too late, then it might not be, but... You know what? Cat form sounds fun. We need some raiders, and we need to save someone.
I I owe you a great debt, Druid.
We haven't finished 2 yet. Yes. 'Cause I remember, I think we started replaying through the first one. I started watching you replay through the first
The
one.
idol. It's gone.
Oh. So I don't think we actually got to the second one, as far as what I've seen. That will be new to me, I'm pretty sure. I gotta remember what all my abilities do. You can definitely feel when you're not spec'd for some. True, yeah. That is my one thing, and this is why I don't spend too much time watching streams, usually. It's different when it's a friend, I find, but, I get restless. Like, watching somebody play a game makes me want to play a game. So I don't watch very long if I do watch streams, but
Can we still recover the idol?
I suppose I watch streams for personality more than gameplay in that way.
We can pick up the satyr's trail.
Especially if somebody plays differently than me. But Senua is a whole movie, exactly, yeah. Like, that one I found a lot easier to enjoy myself just watching. Wow, what a pretty area. It's so green. Alright, oh yeah, satyr tracks. Cat form? Sniffy sniffy? What do they want me to do here? Yeah, it does say use cat form. Ah, these.
Here, no one will hear your screams.
Don't worry. I'm here.
Nobody will hear your screams. Looks like someone did.
You're on the right track. Keep searching.
Oh, still cat form, it looks like. Well, I found the dude. Where are the tracks? I ended up going to sleep fairly early because I wanted to get an early stream in. This is not as early as I wanted to stream. But still made it. I have plans to drink with Lewis tonight. There, okay, I needed to be in the right place. Okay, these ones lead over here, so okay, I'm supposed to follow his tracks over here. And then this, okay.
Your god is no match for ours, Druid.
Archdruid, watch out!
Yes!
Be close. I smell
Lewis
the
apparently
food
received
to the
a
east.
gift of one of his favorite drinks, so he's like, I'm gonna drink it. And I'm like, I'll drink with you. I don't drink often, so If you're sure. If your belly was already bugging you, I don't know if it's a good idea. We're probably not gonna go too crazy with it. Okay, so I need to extract information from satyrs. How do they expect me to do that? Get the information out of these satyrs, even if it's the last thing they do. Okay, I guess I just start blasting. It's kind of weird that I send...
And your sacred shrines are no longer safe from us, Druid.
When I send Wrath... Just like yellow spell, again, like the Warlock and the fire spells, I send splooshes of water with things that it really seems like don't belong together. Like, I'm gonna hit you with sunlight and a puddle. Now this is with a few, you know, restrained drinking along the way, from what you've said. See, in that case, I think that you should keep going with that. Like, not making yourself sick, but like, you don't need to make yourself sick to avoid it. Get all...
Target something first.
Where are all the satyrs hiding? Damn. Apparently I have a quest for that one. He's probably not going to give me information. I don't have the quest yet. Fair.
Sacred relics, Druid. Now, face me.
Yeah, because that is the one thing that I can say that it does actually do. Like, it's a crazy muscle relaxant. There are other things one can use as a muscle relaxant, but it feels like basically anything that can be used as a muscle relaxant has to be used in extreme moderation. Like, cannot be used all the time.
I have heard the name. He lurks in a cave east of the Vale. We'll meet you there.
Self-control is really fucking hard, let's just be real. Most people struggle with it their entire lives in one way or another. The whole we all have our vices thing. You know? I feel like New Year's, you know, like it's an occasion that would be easy to overdo it. Yeah. Fair, I get that. There's gotta be some level of like, not taking responsibility if you're blaming something in that way. If that's what's made the difference for you, then that seems to make a lot of difference, you know? I remember how things were. I'm proud of you, you know? I don't want to screw that up for you. Why can I do this, but they can't? Okay. Old Grizzleback gave me his staff. Oh no. Oh, Grizzleback, no. Our favorite word in Discord. I mean, it feels like our favorite words change depending on the week. But also, accountability is a big one. And yeah, I think it's well known, like, everybody's got their issues. We're not a group that hides that kind of thing, and I really like that, because I don't feel like it's something that one needs to hide from their community. You know, if you're with your chosen family, then you should be able to be real with each other. I don't know that it's even any more complicated than that. I think it's so important to have people you can be honest with fully. Even if it's like, you know, there's been plenty of times where it's just been like, nothing needs done. It's just, sometimes someone needs to be heard. Sometimes people go through a hard day, you know? Yeah, we don't have to hide it. We can. You know, like, nobody's gonna force you to say it. But there's always the option to. What do they want me to do? One of them said something. Clausius does not fear you. Face him if you want your precious idol. Okay. I see. That guy that we had the quest for, that I wasn't gonna fight right away. Oh, there's another one. Nice. Enderkin. One with the Undermen. Yo, I was so shy for a while there. I was so used to, like, I don't know. Sometimes when you're joining a group that the person you're joining with, like the person who invited you, in this case, Lewis, when it feels like everybody's closer to them, it can create some weird feelings, like... I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, like... There were some groups where I felt, like, unwelcome, where Lewis, just everybody knew Lewis, so... You know, they were acquaintances of mine, but they were friends of my friends. So I got used to kind of, like, just hanging out, you know? Like, not really partaking in everything, just hanging out. If someone wants to game with me or something, then sure, I'll join. But also I was very aware that, like, they weren't there to game with me. And that's different in our group. You know, we're there to game with everybody there. If possible. I like that we've gotten so many games that we can play together. Like, repo is always an option. If nothing else. There was somebody else that I needed to kill, and he... Where is he? He was inside a building. We saw him. Where is he? We were looking for satyrs. It's pointing me here. Oh. Ghost chat isn't so good for long messages. Tabbing out for a second. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. Like, a lot of the time, people are walking around wearing a sort of mask of this character that they've created. But with certain people, they see you. And they're okay with you. They're here because they like hanging out with you, you know? And that's how... I got an anonymous question on one of the, like, on Telenym last night that was asking, is it better to have a fake friend or no friends? And my honest answer to it is that fake friends can do so much more damage than no friends. Because you start to believe that people only like you because you're putting on the mask. Whether that mask is makeup, a woman literally putting her face on, as my mom used to say. You know, these things that we do to try to soothe our insecurities about ourselves. We start to believe that people like us because of that, when what they actually like is you. Sometimes. And if they do just like you because of the things you do to try to cover up your insecurities, then they don't actually like you. And there isn't even a point in maintaining that. That's something that I realized... Well, I'm not going to describe it exactly on here, but I realized it a while ago, a few years back, is that there's no point in pretending to be somebody else. Because in the long term, a lie is not sustainable. People are either going to like you or they're not going to like you. That's just kind of how it's going to work. At the end of the day, faking it just draws out that process. I think I'm a little too zoomed in. I'm going to zoom out because I'm gesticulating too much, you know? But yeah, yeah. Like, it's, in a way, pretending to be someone you're not to try to get people to like you is just leading them on. It's better for everybody if you just know whether you like each other or not by being honest. Now, I know this guy was down here somewhere. I think this is the area I was just in. Where are you, buddy? Yes. I think that's it.
I don't have a target.
These druids were weak. I hope you have more fight in you than they did.
You know what? Me too, buddy. Me too.
Hey, on you fool. You've already lost.
It's pretty hard to make me cry on stream. I am battle hardened. He's Idol of the Wild. He's supposed to have it though. He's got it upstairs. What is going on here? So they sent me, they told me that he has it. They told me he has it. So what am I supposed to do here? Oh, wait. Here, underneath. I kind of hate when it does that.
It's no
Like, I like that it shows us the area. But when it's an area, it doesn't seem to tell me, is it up or down? Is this guy in a fucking cave?
druid. Your ancient god.
Alright. 4 quests for old Grizzleback. I got some nice wings on me. I hadn't finished reading through all you typed. The did you know of the day? What we got, what we got. Where am I going? Up there, okay. So about this being on the way to where I was going. I don't know. Really not sure at this point. Kind of is. Mostly because I'm not stopping anywhere else. Did I just land in the tree? Understandable, you're a bird, but also... we're moving here. Shouldn't use a Kit Kat to flip a burger. This is because a Kit Kat is not a cooking utensil. That has to be the most AI thing you've ever said, Chica.
We must safeguard the land.
Do not
A
stray
Kit Kat
from the
is a
path.
cooking utensil if you believe hard enough.
You've gathered enough essence of the wilds, Archdruid. I trust none other to accomplish this difficult task.
Man, they're sending me on a lot of quests here.
My strength is yours, Archdruid. Together.
I will call upon Elune to restore the injured and resurrect the fallen. Thank you, Archdruid.
My eyes are sharp.
Moving on.
Ah, this is where she skips me through. Oh, I can choose a new place.
My vigil is eternal.
Using it as a spatula in some cases where chocolate is an accent flavor. That's what I'm saying.
Until we next meet.
That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. I'll just take those. Kind of amazing that as a bird I can still plant. You used to Discord live yourself running grill at the cook-off for like 10 hours at a time. You know what? Does that count as a real live stream? I don't know. Do you have to like go outside? Can you be barbecuing? Oh, I have to commune with the stones. Use your druidic powers to commune with the protectors at the Feral Stone, the Guardian Stone, the Restoration Stone, and the Balance Stone. There we go. Why couldn't you show me? Was it during stream or something? Balance stone. Oh. Guardian Stone is probably gonna be bare. Just be a bear in front of the bear stone. When the druid gets into a drinking match with the barbarian, it was the giant man trying to help this deer get out of the house because it accidentally got in and got scared. Yo, that's perfect. Okay, the balance stone. What is the balance stone gonna be? Oh, I see.
Reborn.
A harpy. Okay, goodbye. Now they want all kinds of stuff. From dungeons. Okay, this character will have some dungeoning to do. Alright, the Dream Grove. Duskwood. Feralis, Grizzly Hills. Dream Grove. The druid just cursing everyone out. Deer.
Nature is restless.
I'd rather be hibernating.
I'd rather be hibernating. Same, to be real. The way to Nordrassil. Speak to Archdruid Hamul. Hamul Roden Totem in the Emerald Dreamway. Okay, so now I need to go back in there.
May the winds guide you.
Under attack here.
A single
Okay.
thought is worth many actions.
This is turning into many more quests than I thought. How can I help? My loon's kind of fun. Who decided that generic cereal doesn't get a box? Honestly. Oh no, puppy noises. At the same time, they always put a plastic bag inside of a cardboard box anyway. Looks like they've opened up this area at least. Teensy weensy fey dragons. This is also a fair point. Indeed. What do I need to do for the Durgans? Do you need healing? What do you need? Teensy weensy fey dragons. Ah! A flute. Why are they so cute? Every time you see any plant figures in WoW, you can't get over the Goosebumps episode again. Oh. It has been a while since I've thought about Goosebumps. I always liked the Dare to Be Scared books, but they didn't have... Not that I know of, they didn't have any movies or any shows or anything for that. I'm glad I get to gather so many of these. We could watch Goosebumps. I really like laughing at horror movies, and it feels like Goosebumps would be really good for that. A whole show? Yeah, that sounds awesome. You have the entire collection? That's awesome. I used to... Man. When I was growing up, we had this, like, cabinet full of VHS tapes. And none of it is like, physical anymore. I don't have any physical media. I see. I just walk over these things to get the nightmare creep cleared. Sneaky, sneaky.
Don't have a target.
Okay, that's kind of satisfying. A lot better than drawing runes with my feet. Upon graduation, because she'd finally stopped writing them, your mother bought you, because you loved them so much as a kid, the entire collection of Magic Treehouse. Yo, I did love Magic Treehouse. That is one that I probably didn't read every one like that, but I read as many as I could get my hands on while I was at the right age for those. It was just fun. I'm trying to remember what else I liked. I think around that age I liked Junie B. Jones as well. Good. I really liked the Warrior Cats books. I was real big on those. Cats were a bit of a special interest, though. My teachers hated my book reports, man. I knew every detail in every one of those worlds.
I need a target.
Harry Potter, of course. Of course. I think I let go of a lot of my Warrior Cat books. The trees need our aid. Ours? Pretty sure those trees are older than me. I am a purple deer now. What time is it? Okay. I'm gonna have to start watching for... I have a delivery coming. Finally got to the point where it's like I need groceries and at least the snow has been plowed recently, you know? You're gonna cause a follow cap of 200. Those warrior cat books, too good, too good. He's just looking at me all mad. He's just stomping.
I need to target something first.
Just a little bit of bronze, okay. Okay, totally fine with that. What else do they want? Is that it here? I think they probably want more from me.
Nature seeks balance in both. We will see you on the other side, in Nordrazil, Archdruid.
Finally, okay. We go! I really like marshmallows too. I haven't had a proper s'more in a while. You need a fire for a proper s'more. Wait! Hey, I do have my seal form. They put the travel form all on one button. Okay. Good luck, good luck.
How may I aid you? Rest your hands upon the idol, and we will begin the ritual.
Okay. That deer has cool knee pads. What now?
My vigil is
Druids of Azeroth, protectors of the dream.
Malorn's warning cannot be ignored. The
What
great
did
power
Malorn
of the
say?
I must speak quickly, for my mind grows clouded. I sensed Shaladrasil's corruption and entered the Emerald Dream to destroy the nightmare's source. Deeper and deeper I fought. When I arrived at the rift, I saw their true strength. The nightmare will spread like a disease, festering and multiplying. It will engulf all of Azeroth in its twisted reality. I can no longer see the way back to the dream. I am trapped in a nightmare of my own making. Druids, my time is done.
You dream enough, you're eventually gonna have a nightmare.
Now,
Are the druids just learning this? Portal to Stormwind. Is that really where I need to go? I mean, it's pointing me there. I guess I do. That's a cool portal. We got portal platform. This character just discovering Stormwind, like, I was just here. It's kind of fun that the scythe has its own little outline. I don't know what that would do to my brain if a physical object looked like that. I'm so glad I'm speedy. Take the portal from Wizard Sanctum to Azuna. Okay, so they're just showing me the quickest way through portals. Okay. Why did they put me here? Strange. Strange. At least we get to explore some more areas. It's kind of nice flying through here. Like, it's always a nice view. Flying through the trees as a bird does feel a certain kind of right. You know what? If I do this, I'll get there even faster. If I'm just going to the Dream Grove again. Brightwing. Hello? Getting a lot of dungeon quests. It's kind of fun. I need to find corpses? Oh, wait. Death is beautiful, and from death comes rebirth. This is the cycle that must continue. Just trying to remember that that creature has a very cheerful voice. Now, where are the corpses you speak of? Is that a corpse? Not a fresh one, I guess. Alright, I'll figure that out in a second. I really just was headed to the Dream Grove. I'll definitely end up in the Dream Walk again.
What do you ask of nature?
Ah, class hall bracers earned. my. Noble druid with your courage and kindness just doesn't come along every day. That's kind of disappointing.
Let me give you a big hug. We're going to save so many creatures together.
She just wants to hug me because I'm a bird.
Always temper your strength with me. I will stand by you, Archdruid. Let us fight for Azeroth.
Nature is restless. By the wisdom of
I think we can gloss over this one.
good luck.
Thanks.
I think we can gloss over this one.
Thanks.
Nature's gifts are everywhere.
It's kind of, that is welcome every time she does it, not gonna lie. It's nice just being able to turn around and be like, here's the quest done. Here you go. Alright. I have so many campaign quests now. I'm gonna untrack that. That one's ready for turn-in already. This one is a dungeon one. That one's a dungeon. Let's see, I'm gonna untrack the dungeon quests. I will get to those. That doesn't feel like it needs tracked. I think I'm gonna select Val'Shara next. Just because I'm getting a whole bunch of quests for the druid stuff. Portal to Dalaran is here, so I'm just gonna turn in the infinite research. I forgot the fox people are an actual selectable thing. Oh, wait.
There remains much to be done. Always happy to help.
I'm not gonna take that quite yet, but thank you for the offer. Alright, I think this is probably right around where I'm gonna leave stream because I have a grocery delivery coming in soon. Long stream yesterday, a little bit of a shorter stream today, but hopefully I'll be able to get those morning hours that I'm going for eventually. Accept all the quests.
Change is good.
Leave ourselves something for tomorrow, I suppose. Since the questing is pretty fun, just gonna do that. Let's give our druid an outfit. Let's see, do I have anything already set up? I don't know if I've been considering the druid. That looks pretty cool with the scythe. And it sticks with the hood. I think we're going with this.
Maybe
Yeah. We're barely gonna see her like that anyway, most of the time. This, and I guess in wolf form it doesn't look too bad. Let's see. Oh. Okay, the hood is a little bit funny. The hair likes to stick out. That still feels fun. Can I sit down in this form? Yes! What about the dance? Not really, not really. But I do like that there is a sit. I am perched. Alright. It has been fun, even though it was a little stream. Thank you for coming. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope to see you soon. Goodbye, friends.